Myself, Sunil Ramakrishnan. Basically, my qualification is BCom, and other qualification is HDSC, High Diploma in Software Engineering, MCB, and overall 22 years experience in software industry side. And my last designation is Software Delivery Head, basically, and Project Delivery Head. So basically we are going to discuss one more question. That is, seventh question is over, and seventh question have got a good answer, and then basically it's the eighth question. That is basically how Bollywood industry, Hollywood industry are directly connected with the software industry. Basically, how you can say. So for that, basically you have to understand what actually the Bollywood industry is, what Hollywood industry is. So we will take few examples, and from this example lots of definition is going to clear. And the best example, the best way to clear the definition is the give the example. So but few people don't believe in this, so we are going to discuss what actually Bollywood is and what Hollywood is. So mostly both groups task are same. That is basically the advertising industry. Basically each and everything, basically whatever things happens, whatever things are going to happen, that basically they have to display in the display format. Basically that is basically view, that basically you can view that. In Bollywood means nothing basically are hidden. Each and everything basically you can see the things, basically you can see. So we will take a few examples of the Bollywood. If I say that this iron, basically iron, which is in front of you, in front, for example, in Mumbai, basically there are lots of iron basically created. From on the base of iron, lots of buildings are created. If I say that that iron basically contains Bollywood energy, basically, then basically nobody will believe it. Basically, then basically what is Bollywood energy? Basically, you can say few people says that that still contains Bollywood energy. And basically, what is this? What he's talking about? One person told that the less water basically is created from the Bollywood energy. This food basically is created from the Bollywood energy. This popcorn basically is created from the Bollywood energy. This juice basically is created from the Bollywood energy. This samosa is created from the Bollywood energy. Then basically one person told that this few cold drinks are created from the Bollywood energy. Then basically he was shocked actually what he is telling actually. We are not able to understand that what actually is telling. Then basically one person told that Bollywood energy means, for example, he created. There are basically more than you can say 20 to 30,000 movies already created after the Bollywood got established in 1940s. More than from 1940s, the till 2023, more than 20 to 30,000 movies have already created, right? So basically, whatever the movies has created, that basically might be they might be using somewhere, na? Without using basically how basically they are going to get the income basically from normal tickets basically of 200 to 300. Basically, the Bollywood is not going to get the income basically. That is not the income basically, because the people basically who are producer director basically they are staying in the big bungalows basically. From the tickets basically they are not going, they can't get the good income basically. So for that basically I will take one example. One of the director and the producer told that from this basically movies, from this 15 movies and 16 movies, basically the positive energy gets creates in the environment basically. Then basically he was shocked basically the energy basically which is going to generate and which is getting generated from the movies, from the reel, from the release, basically from the computerized software, each and everything basically gets combined, and then the movie gets creates, and that basically movie gets converted into certain energy basically on the base of power companies and the energy companies. Basically that is basically totally different field. It's not connected with the Bollywood industry basically. Sorry, not known by the Bollywood group basically, but the Bollywood groups knows that it's this area is created from on the base of Bollywood energy basically. But they deeply basically they nobody knows basically. Even basically I don't know. But I know up to this level that the Bollywood, and for example, there are 15 to 16 movies created, and on the base of 15 to 16 movies, the set of construction material has created. On the base of that, certain fruits are created. On the base of that, 15 to 16 movies, energy, basically set of waters are created. Like this, basically power company told that we can use your energies, and we can give you this all of the things. Basically, you just need to keep track of each and everything, basically, and you can get the income. Basically, you have to give certain of amount to us, basically, that is the power companies and energy company. You just have to give a little bit amount to us, basically. On the base of that, basically, we can do the adjustment, basically, and we can go ahead, basically. So like this, from 16 to 15 to 16 movies, they created the positive energy data, basically. Positive energy data means everybody knows basically what is positive energy. That also one of the video I have already taken in this parts, basically. So like this, basically, the cities are sorry, the buildings. For example, from this um, 16 movies, basically, around more than 100 buildings got created. More than three to four types of water got created. Four to five foods was created. Five to six vegetables was created. Then basically a few cotton was created. Like this, basically a few lots of things was created on the base of 16, 15 to 16 movies energy, basically. So basically, Bollywood group says that we have already jumped into the retail industry. We basically are doing the manufacturing of the each and everything, basically. So basically, nowadays what happens? Each and every sectors basically are telling that we are using our energy, and we are creating the things, basically. So they want that their industry is not supposed to be get out from the world, basically. So to keep active their industry, to keep active the, so that the people likes the Bollywood, for that basically they are doing lots of stuff like this. Basically, lots of things happens, basically lots of things happen. One Bollywood hero is getting more famous, more famous, more famous. What might be the reason? There might be some reason. That might be the energy, basically, which the producer and the director basically spends for that person, particular hero. Bollywood's the heroines, like this, basically lots of heroes and heroines are there which are liked by the um, people, basically. So that might be not a magic, basically. There is no magic behind that, that this person basically likes the Hollywood, or this hero is liked by this many peoples. There is no magic, basically. Everything is science, everything is created, everything is uh, creation happens, basically, each and everywhere, basically. So like this, basically, general things is created like this. The Bollywood energy is created. Bollywood energy says that we have to stay in this world. We have to be survive. We have to take our each and every expense. We have to take the income, basically, from the movies. Like this, lots of things are there. From 200 or 100 tickets, basically, the Bollywood is not going to survive, basically. So that was basically understood by groups, basically long before, basically, before the software industry came into picture. Before the software, repeating the word, before the software industry came into picture, the Bollywood has started this creation, basically. So just see up to the what level the Bollywood are going to be and Hollywood are going to be, and the discussion of this is going to be. So basically, why this is basically in the formula, that also we are going to discuss. So like this, basically, Bollywood group says that we are basically into human need creation also, because from few tickets selling, basically sometimes basically the ticket hall, sorry, the movie halls gets empty also, because the no people, nobody is watching the movie. They, everybody is watching the movie in the internet, is their home. They are watching in the movie through internet and through cables. Like this, basically nobody goes to theater, basically. So from ticket, basically they can't survive, basically. So for that, basically they used the another parts, basically, that is basically human need creation from the energy of the movie. So like this, basically from 16 movies, they've created this many list of energy which I have already discussed, basically. So like this, the business came into the picture, basically, you can say. business industry came into picture of the Bollywood basically. So from 16 movies, they created the human needs basically, and the human needs are going to be used by the public basically. Public don't know basically. This water is created from software. This water is created from the movies. Energies. This water is created. This water is a natural water. This water is created from the chemicals. Public don't know anything. They just gets the water. They are thirsty. They get the water from the retail people, retail shops. Sometimes malls are there. Sometimes basically the few small shops basically sells the water. So like this, basically, water industry is there. Water creation has happens. Water creation happens from the many types of waters are there. Like one of the types is Bollywood water. Basically, you can say the Bollywood industry. Basically, whatever they eat, whatever they drink, whatever they do, that are basically connected with the Bollywood industry, with Bollywood energies only. If they eat popcorn, basically, that is also created from one of the Bollywood movie. Basically, that also you can say. So like this, basically, the popcorn is there. The samosa basically are created. That is also you can say that's created from one of the movies. Energy basically. So you can say that basically. If I say that. Uh, um, from this energy basically set of fruits are created, then basically nobody will believe basically you can say that from Bollywood energy how basically you can create the fruits basically, but that has created basically. So the basically you can say the nowadays the stories are also basically created on the base of the what human needs you are going to generate from this movie. So just you can understand the um, Bollywood industry's value basically, up to what level they have reached and in which direction they are moving. So that is the main thing basically, the in which direction the Bollywood is moving. Previously, which direction where they were moving, and currently in the business world basically, in the money world basically, everywhere basically, it's a money basically. If you are doing anything, then you need money basically. Without money basically, you can't survive basically. For that basically, Bollywood also is telling that we have to keep in market, we have to be stay in market. For that basically, if you want to introduce one show basically in the market, in the television basically, then basically lots of expense are there. How basically we are going to capture that expense? From where the expense basically we are going to capture? From who is going to give the money? If we go to some certain house basically, they can give 10 rupees maximum. They, if they anybody likes dance show basically, then basically they will give 100 rupees, maximum 150 rupees. If the many rich people are few rich people basically, if you go to the place basically, then they give 400 to 500 rupees, but maximum basically up to this level. But then also it is basically you have to go each and everywhere, but few areas are restricted area that you can't go basically. And basically nowadays basically who trust basically anyone? Nobody trust each other basically. So nobody will allow you to enter the house like this. Basically lots of stuffs are there. So basically nobody will do the investment basically. So basically so the basically lots of things might have happened in the Bollywood industry, and lots of things is happening also. According to that, basically Bollywood groups are telling we are growing and we will be keep growing. Basically, the example is each and every shows are ongoing, each and every movies are getting released, each and every movies are getting hit, each and every monies are getting hit, each and every Bollywood actors are buying this car, that also very costly car basically. So you can just imagine basically the income level also. For example, from 116 movie basically, that are basically old movie. Just I'm taking as an example. So new movie, you can just imagine up to what level the income they might be having. So they told that they have created this all the human needs. So w- wherever basically the human needs are going to purchase of that from that Bollywood energy, that is going to be in the Bollywood industry pocket basically, you can say, in their bank basically. So you can just see for example, one water bottle contains of 100 rupees. So Bollywood water bottle, it's basically mostly it might be very costly. So from one bottle basically you can take the 100 rupees. So from 1 crore bottle, you can just imagine more than crore income is just from one normal water bottle, basically you can say. and basically in India, basically more than 150 crores people are there. So you can just imagine the income level of the retail industry, basically from introducing the water bottle, basically you can say. So you can just see the income level also. So this is basically a little bit about the Bollywood. This is basically in 98th number part. In 99th part, basically we are going to see a little bit more about the Bollywood industry.